Adam loved reading horror novels. He loved the thrill of being scared, the rush of adrenaline he felt as he turned the pages. He had read everything from Stephen King to Edgar Allan Poe, but nothing had prepared him for what he was about to experience. One day, Adam stumbled upon a book titled The Haunting of Willow Creek. The cover showed a dilapidated old house with broken windows and overgrown vines. Intrigued, he purchased the book and settled down to read it. As he delved deeper into the story, Adam found himself becoming more and more engrossed in the characters and the setting. The story followed a young couple who had recently moved into a house in the countryside, only to discover that it was haunted by the ghost of a former resident. As he read on, Adam began to notice strange similarities between himself and the main character, Jack. They were both in their mid-20s, had dark hair and blue eyes, and even shared the same birthmark on their left wrist. Adam brushed it off as a coincidence and continued to read. But as he turned the pages, he started to feel a sense of unease. The events that were happening in the book were starting to happen to him in real life. At first, it was just small things. He would hear strange noises in his apartment at night, or catch a glimpse of movement out of the corner of his eye. But as he kept reading, the occurrences became more and more frequent. He started to see the ghostly figure of a young woman, just like the one in the book. She would appear in his peripheral vision, and then vanish when he turned to face her. He tried to tell himself it was just his imagination, but the more he read, the more convinced he became that the ghost was real. The events in the book turned more sinister as the story progressed. The ghost began to torment Jack and his girlfriend, leaving them terrified and paranoid. Adam started to experience the same fear and paranoia. He felt like he was being watched all the time, and he couldn't shake the feeling that something was lurking just out of sight. The book reached its climax when Jack and his girlfriend finally confronted the ghost. It was a tense, terrifying scene, and Adam felt like he was right there with them. But as the ghost was vanquished in the book, Adam felt a sudden, sharp pain in his chest. He gasped and clutched at his heart, his vision blurring. As he slumped to the floor, he realized that the ghost had somehow crossed over from the book into reality. It was too late for him now. The last thing Adam saw before he lost consciousness was the ghostly figure of the young woman, standing over him with a look of triumph on her face. The events of the book had become his reality, and he had paid the ultimate price for his love of horror novels. In the end, the book was found lying open on the floor beside his body, the ghostly figure still visible on the page. It was a warning to others not to underestimate the power of the written word, and the dangers that lurked within the pages of a scary book.